Guys, it's Lindsay. We're going to do your romance reading for the day. As always, if any of these messages don't align for you, please take only what you need and leave the rest. This is a group reading, so not every message is going to be for every person. This is our Divine Partners reading. So in this reading, I will be using terms like feminine and masculine. That doesn't apply to gender necessarily. It just applies to whatever attributes one or the other partner is exhibiting at a time. So use your intuition about what, partner that is or possible partner. I am speaking about. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone. Tarot for me is about empowerment, so that's also about using your intuition. It's empowering you to use your intuition. Be like, this message is for me. Okay. So the way this was coming in, first and foremost, for the Divine Partners, and I haven't done Divine Partners in a minute, was I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. I just keep getting this message, like I'm running out of time. And I feel like I'm running out of time to connect with this specific person, or I'm running out of time to make a connection with a person. So for some of you, I feel like you have been in connection, or you are in a brief connection with a specific person on maybe an acquaintance level, or there's always that possibility of romance, and they have either met someone else or they are leaving. For some of you, it's actually about them leaving and or moving, okay? And you have never spoken like your feelings, or you've never connected on that level. Or you have connected on that level and for some reason it's changing where you won't, have access to them anymore. Maybe they are moving, as I said again. It doesn't feel like anything negative has happened, so that's like specific. I don't feel like there has been anything negative in these connections to cause separation. What I feel is that you are running out of time to speak your truth on your feelings for them and to really affirm this relationship, okay? And for others who are in relationship, it's you're running out of time to affirm, and solidify the relationship. So, this can look like going from a less serious relationship into a more serious relationship, and that clock is like ticking, and you can feel it ticking, and you're like, I need to express my feelings to them, right? Okay. So we have the Page of Cups, and it's like in this thinking energy, okay? You see he's kind of like in his head and his feet are off the ground, right? You're in your thinking, and I feel like you've been in your thinking for too long, and now is the time. The way it's coming through is like action. Take the action, because you are right in some ways. You are running out of time, and I don't mean that to be like, oh no, we're running out of time. No. Be grounded in your approach to this person. Be like, I need to have a conversation with you. I need to be very straightforward, and we need to talk about, what's happening between us, because I feel like there's something happening here, and I would like to explore that, right? Or I would like to go deeper with you in this relationship, and I'll do whatever it has to take. That's the type of energy that this Divine Partners reading is coming in with, is like doing whatever it has to take and making your statement known. To be like, this is my point of view. King of Wands. Yes, so the King of Wands, it's like that embodied masculine. You see the way he's staring directly out at the viewer, and he has the lion behind him. He says what he's feeling, says what he's thinking, and he takes action. And Wands also has to do with passion, sexuality, all these types of things. He's very much an action taker, okay? And that is literally what we're feeling right now, is this need to take action and be grounded and straightforward, okay? We're just flying all over the place. Yeah. And a lot of this is interesting because these cards are the ones that we're flipping. I feel like in the past you've had some internal conflict where you didn't believe you were good enough for this person or this connection, and or something was misaligning. There was some type of internal conflict happening where you're like, I don't know if I can go for this. I don't know if I'm able to. I don't know how they would receive me. And so you had this mind conflict that even though even though the sun was shining on you and like you had their attention, you were in your mind, you had your hood pulled up and you were quite literally just unable to see it, okay? And now you've gotten to the point where like, I think they actually might reciprocate my feelings, and I think you might be right. The Lovers, I think you might be right, okay? So I just want you to be really clear, like set a boundary, set a time, be like, I just need to have this conversation. I'll meet you here on this date. And it's not a phone conversation, so please don't do this type of thing over the phone. Like, let's be mature about this. And like, I hate when people do this type of thing over the phone. Don't do this type of thing over the phone. Let's be an adult, okay? So like, make time and be like, I will meet you when and where you can meet me, and have this conversation with you, because this is what you're getting. You are getting the Lovers. Like, they are interested. They are interested in more than you freaking know. And like, don't be so in your head that you miss out on this, right? Okay. And the other thing that I'm getting is they might be a good fit for you more than you know as well, because I feel like there are hidden parts of themselves that maybe they haven't revealed to you because you've been more of acquaintance, or like your relationship hasn't been that deep. And it's like this like perfect mold of a human being that can complement you in even the hidden ways, right? So like those more personal ways that, you know, aren't shown to other people, this person really complements you in that, especially emotionally, like the way that they show up, because I feel this really calming and beautiful presence, and also this presence that is open to communication and talking, and really showing up in the partnership, right? Really showing up. So I do think that, you know, now is the time. You are right, you are running out of time, but what you are running towards is a really beautiful connection, okay? Anything else for confirmation coming through? I'm also seeing something specifically around a car for somebody, so it's the energy of moving towards them. So in like maintaining your space, maintaining your car, maintaining your home in preparation for receiving them as a partner, okay? So it's not only do you want to be able to physically receive them in like your body, in your presence like that, there's this other message coming through your car, your home, wherever you reside, being able to receive them there comfortably as well. So that also looks like, you know, cleaning your house and like making it nice and making it welcoming, and like it's inherently the same energy, you know, the physical energy of the body to the physical energy of the home. And if you are essentially coming to them and saying, I have this, I feel like this for you, you have to be able to receive them, okay, physically, and that's very much the energy. And there's also something around learning more about them. So again, I'm getting this energy around maybe you guys don't know each other as well, and that's really why you've been kind of afraid. You're like, I don't know how they respond. I don't know, you know, what they're gonna think of me. But there is this energy of now is the period to start learning more about this person, okay? Now is this period to start learning, and they want to learn more about you as well, which is a really beautiful energy. And just, I get this conversational energy where you're just talking and talking and you don't stop talking. You're on the phone all the time, or you're texting. The other thing that I'm going to say too is, like, if you are texting a lot, another way to really make it a nice connection, a better connection, is to voice text so they can hear you, or call. or call. Nobody uses the phone to call anymore, and like it's such a old-fashioned like thing to make that type of connection, and I think it's a really memorable way to show up, okay? Because the other part of this is not just the asking, it's about showing up, okay? So like call them, have a phone conversation with them, have a conversation over, you know, video, leave them voice messages, because I feel like in some ways today, like the other thing that's coming through is like courting, right? So like that act of courting a person has basically gone to the wayside, right? So this is this energy. If you're going to share with them your feelings and you're going to prepare yourself, prepare your home, you're also going to court them, right? So this is not something where you go like half-ass on something and you're like, oh, well, if they like me, that's great, and then you're done. No, like you're learning about them, you're courting them, you're showing up that you actually want to be in presence with them and show up for them, and like you have active interest beyond what, you know, those initial feelings are, okay? So that's really coming in heavy, is like old-fashioned courting, like that talking on the phone, or like sending flowers or writing letters would really be a beautiful one too. Like if you are interested, be interested, okay? Anything else coming through for confirmation? Yeah, you are running out of time, but you're running towards them, and that's really this energy of this reading today is like there is a very good possibility that they are also interested in being courted by you. So I love that reading, guys. If this was helpful for you, you know, comment, like, subscribe, etc., etc. I do offer personal readings. I have been reading for over 7 years professionally. So if you would like a personalized reading, you can check out the links. Otherwise, I wish you guys well.